And welcome back to Fallout, everybody. So there's been some developments since the last video I posted. My microphone audio was really bad. Apparently, Nvidia Shadowplay, which is what I'm using to screen grab, has that issue with microphones. I'm using a HyperX Duocast, but in that last video, my audio was just rough all around. I think I have figured this out. And I figured I'd upload this because this is going to be kind of like an episode 1.5. Out of respect for your time and mine, I've got 2 kids, not much free time. I was completely lost in that first video, if you could not tell. So we're not going to pick back up here, because I found out that there's some... I made a build that's really just going to hurt us when push comes to shove. So instead, we're going to go the new game route, but we're going to speed run it this time. All right, we're going to go to create character, and we are going to tank charisma all the way down to 2. Agility, the reason I'm going to buff this is how many action points you get. And I was running out trying to fight rats, so I definitely don't want to be running out when everything else is considered. Now, intelligence, now strength, endurance. Now, I don't remember exactly the build, and I don't need to know exactly what the build was, because I don't want to copy it to a T, right? Small frame, gifted. That's how. Okay. So apparently this is the meta. And maybe not the meta, but at very least, this is better. Alright. Now, I still want Bloody Mess. Oh, you can only have 2 traits. You are not quite as big as the other Vault Dwellers, but that never slowed you down. You can't carry as much, but you are more agile. So this must give me a +1 to agile. I'll live without that, because I'm a Bloody Mess. And like I said before, I'm not here to fully min-max, It's not my goal. But I also don't want to set myself up for a playthrough I'm just going to regret. You know what I mean? Now, first aid. Definitely want to do that. I was toying around with that with my first playthrough, and I didn't end up going for it. But overall, I think this is what I was going to go with initially, and I didn't. Now, speech, I think, is more important than lockpicking. I can't go into this thinking this is New Vegas. It just won't do. It will not do. And as always, let's get going. I think that's everything here. Now, we can skip the cutscenes and everything, because we saw those in the first video. Now, we also know that I can interact with this guy. Took me way too long to figure that out last time. But, here we are. We are back at it again. No, here we go. Inventory. We are going to use the gun, because these rats deserve to die. Boom. Oh, no action points. Okay. Reload single aiming. That's what we needed it to be. Okay. There we go. We're gonna move up here. We didn't even get to name the character. But naming characters so last year, ain't that right? Now, welcome to VATS. This is a Voltec aiming technical. I'm a fake fan, right? I don't know what it is. But we're going to go for the head. Always. Why? Single 5. Okay, so we can't do that, so we'll just move closer. And now, when we right-click here, it's we could either reload, which would take 2 action points. These are our action points. We could right click again for a single shot, which just means rolling a d20, seeing if we hit. Or we could right click again and get the target here, which will let us do the VATS. Now, for these rats, I'm just going to take my chances and shoot them in the head up close. There we go, look at that. We're already cooking with gas. It's a whole new modern technology. But we're back together, guys. This is everything we needed it to be. So that last video really helped me get some nerves out of the whole situation, right? And I got some great feedback from friends and family. And you know them. They're the most unbiased person to give us any sort of feedback. What does... No. Can I search the body? That's what I want to do. No, no, come back here. Right click, that's how you do it. Okay. Oh, well, there's nothing there. Okay. But, so right clicking cycles through your cursor. This is the interact. Well, this isn't. This is the combat. But this is the interact cursor. This is the shoot cursor. And then the one with the hexagonal pattern is the move cursor. So, unlike last time, we're cooking with gas now. Which I've said a couple times. It's pretty late at night. It's about midnight. I just got the kids to bed. I didn't just get the kids to bed. Obviously, that'd be grossly irresponsible. But I got the kids to bed a few hours ago. And I was sitting there. I uploaded the video once. And the audio was awful. I mean, it was just the worst thing ever. It sounded so bad. I deleted the video, and then I brought it back into CapCut, which is the program I'm using to edit it, because it's free. I was going to use Clipchamp, but Clipchamp doesn't recognize the dual audio tracks, so I'm not recording my audio and my visuals into one track. I have separate tracks for it, so I can alter the levels, right? Because otherwise, I mean, it's just going to be the game might be too loud. I might not be loud enough, whatever the case may be. What's that? Oh, it's a rat. Oh, you see nothing out of the ordinary. I need to remember this box over here tells me what's going on. But yeah, I was just sitting there and I deleted the first time I posted it. And then Clipchamp didn't recognize that there was 2 audio tracks. So it wasn't letting me get my vocals, right? My voiceover. So I found out CapCut is free, and that actually picked up both audio tracks. Now, in order to separate them, it costs money. And unfortunately, guys, I ain't got more money to dump into this hobby. But apparently, if I just copy the video twice and then change the track chosen, it doesn't give any weird video effects, I don't think. So we're sitting pretty there. But ideally, if I had the pro version, I could just extract the audio and we'd be groovy. Now, I also could just record them in one track, but for the sake of your guys' ears, I don't really want to do that. I don't even have a mic mount yet. Oh, out of ammo. So now we reload. And then we single shoot. I need more action points. So, there we go. But yeah, I'm not going to buy the pro version of anything. I do have a voice changer that came with my motherboard. Voice mod. I will be playing around with that. It's audio's a bit choppy on it, but I've messed with that so much I can't get it cleared. So there's really nothing that sounds good none of the like voice changing options on it sound good, but they could make for good comic relief or comic effect in certain moments, like if I run into certain NPCs. Now, interact with me. Oh no, this one, skill decks. And I want to first aid. Nope, apparently not. This rat wants to. This rat would like to scuffle, and I shall oblige. Kablammy. Alright, so the skill decks, which I can press S. So far, that's the only key I found out that, I can't do that in combat. Can I end combat? Now let me heal myself. Yes. You heal 4 points. Oh, nice. Okay. That's a nice way to level up. But yeah, there's a few voices in there that are funny. I think we could have a good time with for NPCs in this game. Because, I mean, I can't imagine there's many voiced NPCs. But there might be. I also have no idea where I'm going. There's a map button here. Oh. High, low. Is this like high detail, low detail? Scanner? The motion sensor option is not installed. Oh, well, we get to upgrade the Pip-Boy. Personal information processor. See, I know what that one stood for. VATS. Voltec V. Assisted T. I don't know what the S stands for. V. Voltec Assisted Tracking System, maybe? That seems about right. I will say, this art style, something about it, scratches an itch in my brain I didn't know I had. I mean, not only that, but with the cutscenes in this game, one of my favorite things about them is, and I know a quick Google search. I could Google search in no time. I would like to look at these. You think these might be horned kangaroo... Wait, what? Horned kangaroo bones. But you cannot be sure. They are too weathered to make a final determination. A horned kangaroo, in my brain, is giving me the scary, scary thought of Deathclaw. Which, for those of you not familiar with the... Oh, is this where I'm going? I didn't know how this worked. Okay. We're going somewhere. My computer's cooking. Oh, random encounter. Okay, I'm here for that. Where's my mouse? Sorry, I totally lost my train of thought, guys. You find several rats scavenging here. Yes, I do. Wow. Want some more with feeling. Yeah, okay. For crushing your enemies, you earn 100 experience points. Now I guess we just leave, no matter which way we go. It doesn't seem there's anything around here. But yeah, I mean... Oh, the cutscenes, the claymation. I know I could Google. I mean, it has to be... It doesn't have to be, right? It could not be claymation at all. But it really feels like it's claymation. Like those opening cutscenes with the Overseer. And so for those of you who might be like, Fallout, isn't that the Amazon TV show with that lady Lucy and the unnecessarily attractive ghoul? You would be correct, okay? That is what it's now known as. Town World? I'm afraid. If I click this, the Vault of the Future. Entrance, cavern entrance, living quarters, command center. Is that where we come from? Or if I click one of these, do I go there? Oh no, I'm wasting days over here. I didn't mean to go back. Well, I mean, you only learn one way. Oh, Vault 13, that's where we're from. We don't need to go to Vault 13. Okay, guys? Vault 13 is dying. They don't have water. Everything's a mess. Their overseer, quite frankly, seems to be a rather rude gentleman. So we're going to keep on going. Whoa, whoa, what's this? Oh, wow, I can click on it. Do I need to go here? Unknown. Yeah, let's go. Ooh. Welcome to Shady Sands, stranger. Please holster that weapon while you are here. Works for me. I'll holster the weapon. It does seem to be nighttime. If I've learned anything from any Fallout game ever, nighttime's useless. Ain't nothing gonna happen at nighttime. I know I found this button somewhere. Where? I do not recall. Pip-Boy, wait. Let's rest until morning. Okay. Close. Get the water chip. We have 133 days left. Hi, everybody. I'll right-click to interact. Good day. I am called Seth. How can I help you? We could barter. Tell me about. Review. I don't know if that button really does anything. Let's keep it simple. I'd like some information. Information? What do you want to know? I want to know about this place. Nothing. Thanks, buddy. Have a good day. Shady Sands is a peaceful community. We have our own irrigation system, so we can grow our own food. If we were not plagued with raiders and rad scorpions, we would have no problems. I want to know about the rad scorpions. Those damn rad scorpions have been after our Brahmin since we moved here. Not a week ago. No, lies. Not a week goes, looking for an antidote as quickly as he can. Hey, if you have the means to help us, why don't you talk to our leader, Aradesh? Okay. Review. That's what review's for. Because I'm a slow reader, apparently. Those damn rad scorpions have been after our Brahmin. Those are like cow. Since we moved here. Not a week goes by that someone doesn't get poisoned trying to keep them out of the pens. That's tragic, Seth. Last week they took my brother Jarvis. I don't know what Tony's going to do. Raslo, our doctor, is looking for an antidote as quickly as he can. Hey, if you have the means to help us, why don't you talk to our leader, Aradesh? So they took his brother. So his brother's dead. Okay. Keep clear. Done. Take me to the Rad Scorpion Caves. I think that's getting a bit too tall for our bridges here. Rad Scorpions ain't no joke. I want to know about this place. Shady Sands. I want to know about the raiders. There are several groups of raiders. I organize guards like Ian to help fight them off. There is one band to the southeast of here. Watch out for them. Okay. That's it. Nothing else. Yeah, I'll speak to Aradesh. Thank you. You must be Ian? Welcome to Shady Sands, traveler. Oh no, my name is Katrina. My job is to greet strangers and help them understand our village. We find that there are fewer problems if you listen to what I have to say. Now, I don't want to spoil anybody or yuck anybody's yum, but Shady Sands should ring a few bells for those of you who only know about the Fallout franchise. Even if you've only seen the Amazon Prime show, that name should ring a bell. I digress. Our village. We find that there are fewer problems if you listen to what I have to say. I mean, fair enough. Please help me. Well, that's a bit... we're okay. I'm looking for a water chip. Seen one? Welcome... Tell me more about yourself. My life was very boring. I was raised in a vault. I lived there for many years. Unfortunately, we were crowded and life was very bad. There was a skirmish. Well, we're just going to be hopping right over here. There was a skirmish and many people left, taking with them the best equipment. Still, some of us tried to stay in the vault, but then we were attacked. I was hurt and I ended up here. Now I try to help people. It's very kind of you. Where can I get some better equipment? Tell me about this place. Tell me about the rest of the world. Now that seems important. I know very little of the outside world. I escaped from a vault when it was attacked. Unfortunately, I was very hurt and do not remember much of what happened. But Dharma was somewhere. But Dharma was watching over me, and I was found by the people of Shady Sands. I live here now. Have you spoken with Ian yet? Nope, I don't know much about iDubbbz. He is a merchant guard who was hurt. He is recovering in the guardhouse over there. She points to the east. He is more widely traveled than I. Oh, well, thanks for telling me someone who can actually make something happen. Where was this vault of yours? It was Vault 15. It was due east of here. We tried to make contact with some other vaults, but we always failed. I think it was the raiders who attacked my fellow dwellers. Be careful. What should I do if I get hurt? Well, if you can't get to a doctor, you'll need to heal yourself. Stem packs are a common healing item. Use them on yourself to heal minor wounds. First aid is a slower method. If you break a leg, you'll need a doctor's skill. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. How silly of me to think the scroll wheel would work. Heal minor wounds. First aid is a slower method, but it is always available. For major wounds like a broken leg, yeah, doctor's skill. That's all for now. Thanks. And actually, I don't know if I'm at full health, but we're going to first aid me again. You look healthy already. Perfect. That's the way I like it. You see dog. Like, is there a way for me to... Oh, yeah. Talk to dog. No. Nope. Okay. I'm learning how to interact with people, though. That's good. Alright. This guy looks like he's had bad days. I see a peasant. I hear the rad scorpions killed again last night. Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, overall, I think I'm going to do much better this time around. Let's see. I should find this Ian guy. Welcome, stranger. We don't see your kind often. Thanks, bye. Why not? Look, Shady Sands don't need your kind from the hub, or Junktown, or wherever you come from. We do pretty good by ourselves. The last trader from the hub sold us a malfunctioning irrigation pump. We've had it with your dirty deals. You got it all wrong. I'm not like that. Oh, yeah? So you say, just don't get in any trouble, okay? No problem. You don't think this guy wants me here? Let's leave. Oh, wait, that looks like someone who's important. Wait. I'm doing good, buddy. I'm sorry you look rather ghoulish, if I do say so myself. Looked like there was more people over here. Generic NPCs. This guy has cool clothing. Hello there, stranger. You look like you're new here. What's your name? I'm none. Did I not put a name? Could I have put a name and I didn't put a name? That's even better. I'm None. Good to meet you. I'm Ian. This is the dude. I'd like to know more about this place. Can you help me? Nah, what do you do here? I was a guard for the merchants of the hub. However, I was shot during a raid by bandits. I've been staying here since. The people have helped me recover. Still, my knowledge of the outside world... and my experience make me useful here. Shady Sands is my home now. Occasionally, I even get to visit Junktown or the hub to do some trading, since I'm the only person here who has ever really left town. Oof, I'm sorry to hear about your injury, man. That's rough. Where's the hub in Junktown? Thanks, it's been healing up well. Thanks to Raslo. The hub is a big trading center for south of Shady Sands. It's run by several different caravan groups of merchants. The water merchants, the crimson Oh, that's easier. The Crimson Caravan. Hey. I swear, New Vegas. The reason I didn't like Fallout 3 as much as I like New Vegas is to me, and you're going to be like, you never played Fallout 1, you never played Fallout 2. Yes, you would be correct. But to me, New Vegas felt the most like a Fallout based off of, other media I've consumed on the topic. Crimson Caravan and the Fargo Traders. Junktown is a little south and a ways west. It's smaller, but still a good place to drop in for a drink. It's overseen by a fellow by the name of Killian Darkwater. That's going to be my new D&D name. That's my drow, whose parents were murdered in front of him. Killian Darkwater. The local shopkeeper, sheriff, and mayor. Wow, he does everything. All right. Can you give me directions? I did that. Ooh, your experience would be useful. Tempting offer. Since this place gets more, and tell you what, standard rate's 100 caps. And you've got a deal. I don't even know if I have a single cap. How about a piece of the action instead? Alright. I'll help you out in exchange for my share of loot. Let's go. It'll be good to get back into action. Wow, that was easy. Alright, well, now what I wanted to do... preferences. Here we go. Game difficulty, normal. I normally do everything on hard, but modern video games are not games from the 90s, man. This would probably make me regret that. Target highlight, targeting only. Item highlight on, subtitles on, sure. Running always, please, and thank you. Language filter off, combat taunts off, combat verbose. Yeah, why not? Combat speed, move that up. Text delay, a little slower. Alright, I know, I'm not the best here. Done. Alright, we've got Ian. Okay, so we can just talk to him whenever. Can we trade? No, I can interact with him. Okay, well, that's fine. That works for me. Well, everybody, I know this was unexpected, Fallout Part 1, Part 2, but I'm going to call that one here today. Let's save the game, and we're going to save over this slot. But what I want everybody to know is that the world is a dark and scary place when you're trying to play games that came out before you were born. I want to thank you all for sticking around and watching the video for as long as you have. And again, I didn't even say an intro. I just jumped right in. Like, y'all know who I am, and we've been best buds for the longest time. This is Forging Happiness, the channel of Forging Happiness. Hoping to channel some hope into my life and everybody else's. And you can call me Mojo. And you might be like, why does he go by Mojo? And I'll actually tell you a little tangent on why oh, look at that sprint. Whoa, we're zooming now, guys. Whoa. I go by Mojo because my gamer tag is Mojo Slayer. And why is it Mojo Slayer? Because when I used to play one of my first video games online, it was Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And I was awful. I mean, I was just the worst at multiplayer. And only thing I was good at, if you could believe it or not, the only thing I was good at was killing other people's kill streaks. I would run around with a rocket launcher, and someone got a chopper gunner. Nope, not anymore. I'd make it a point to make sure I shot down anything I could. And that was, yeah, Mojo Slayer. There we go. You had Mojo going. You were on a kill streak. Not when I got in the lobby. And then I got a lot better as time went on. I can't see caps anywhere, so I'm just going to assume I don't have any. But thank you again, everybody, for joining me on this mission. And I hope you all have a lovely night. Goodbye.